And with this, the final bodies have been purged. It took me about 3 to 4 hours, I would say, to completely and utterly take apart the graveyard. We can go and take a look at it up here. Every grave, every body, nothing is left anymore. The grounds are barren. So now we have a clean slate for building it back up again. And don't you worry. Don't you worry indeed, because I used plenty of those bodies before I burned them. Move. I used plenty of those bodies before I burned them to gather all the resources I need. I've got my body boxes. We've got all the intestines. Got some brains. I even took some bits and pieces from around the rest of the place and moved some things around. Yeah, we've got a serial killer's basement down here. I also made a fish box because I did a little bit of light fishing for quests later on. But yeah, we ripped through some bodies, and now everything is situated. We've got items for quests. Actually, the blood, necessarily. Let's grab 10 of that. The blood, not necessarily. The blood specifically, I am very in need of. Let's just make some more filch, because I think I just needed that. Some filch. And then I needed... You know what? I think it wasn't that many nails. So let's just grab ourselves some nails as well, and we can put all of this together. We can put all this together. Thing I will point out, I don't know what these are. After I had dug up some bodies, a few of them had some sin shards in them, and I have no idea what those are from. Or, well, I mean, it's from a DLC, but I don't know what they're used for. We haven't come across the reason for them. So, eventually we'll use them, I think. Right. Bucket of blood. We made ourselves a bucket of blood. That's not researchable, is it? No. For now, you know what? I'll put it in here along with a blood. And then I'll go put the rest of this in the body box. Boop. Lovely. Also, while I was busy cutting down trees, digging up bodies, and the like, I ran out of whetstone, and I can't buy one yet until I resell these redeposit. There we go. The burial certificates, which is a little weird that I would get burial certificates from unburying a person and then reburning them. But I guess... Well, I guess it actually isn't a net positive for me, because the process of getting the exhumation thing and then also selling it, we actually lose 25 copper in the process. So it wasn't the greatest thing that we just did all of that, but, you know, ooh, frog. That a little frog over there? It's a little froggy. Look at the froggy. We're just waiting for the blacksmith now to show up. So, now that we've gotten our graveyard as clean as possible, what is the next step? Well, we've got to unlock a few techs, and it's been a few Sundays, so I've collected quite a bit of faith, so we can do that. Yoink. There we go. Now we can go back home. And we can do this. Also in the process of, what's the word? All the work process. I had to upgrade my tools and whatnot. So now I've got a full set of regular tools. And then we'll probably upgrade that to steel at some point. They're all here in the box. Don't know what we'll do with them, but it'll be something. But yeah, that was a process. And we've got tons of resources now. Or tons of body resources. So we're okay on not needing to bury bodies right at the moment. I have an idea of what we need to do there, but we need to unlock a couple techs first. So that was the wrong direction that I was supposed to walk. It's up in this direction. But yeah, we're in a good place right now when it comes to the graves and the graveyard and everything else. So now we just need to upgrade stuff and unlock a few things. Great. And then, what is the next step? Well, after this sermon, we're going to get some more faith, and we're going to go on a research spree. We have so many things that I want to research, and I gotta remember, this time, eat some pie, because then I'll get bonus things. I'll get bonus points. No money still. That's fine. Sure, but bye. Really? Is it even anyone important? Yoink. I don't think so. Give me a sec. Nope, no one important. That's fine. We'll just edit that out. Alright, so, first, boop, 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 boop. We're gonna want a bunch of all of these things. Did I research that? I didn't. Alright, grab all of this. We're also gonna need more paper, I realize. So let's do that first before I dig into some pie. Pigskin. Let's go with 12 here. Lovely. And we'll just put that all in here. Let's just use all of it. In fact, you know what? Let's make one more so that maybe I can research the paper. Yoink. There we go. Actually, I don't think I can research the paper, can I? No, I cannot. Okay, that's fine. All right. Oh, wait. Nom. All right, extra points when studying new items. So let's go. We've got mushrooms. Nothing can be done with mushrooms. We've got jelly. We can do a couple things with jelly. We've got some flowers. These are the big ticket items. Oh yeah, look at all this. We're not getting too much extra stuff, but you know what? Every little bit counts. We can turn all of these things into powders and fluids. Study the fish. Nothing can be done with the fish. Studying moths. Let's see, we'll just dissect you. Ooh, I got a story from that one. Excellent. Okay, so what else do we got? We can do... these. Excellent. More fluids. Tons of fluids. Oh, yes, and the powders. Study all the powders. I mean, they're already powders and fluids and all that kind of stuff, so it's fine. And then let's study this so that I can put that together. I need to reorganize here. Boop, you. I'm gonna have to reorganize a few things. Boop, 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 boop. That's fine. Give me all of that. Lovely. Alright, might as well do the tools while I'm here. Because then it'll get me a ton of points. Oh, I'm going to have to put in more paper. Gonna definitely have to put in more paper in a second. And then the hammer. Nothing really comes from them. I really obviously know that I can't do anything with it. Alright, you know what? We'll do all of this paper. Eat some mushrooms while we're at it. We'll just throw that in. Lovely. We ran out of pie. Yes? Yeah, it's only 2 minutes. But we did a hell of a lot with those 2 minutes. Alright, so now grab the other piece of pie. There we go. Bop, bop. Let's grab all the other things before we go and research them. So we've got all of our intestines, the brains, the hearts we did. Okay, so salt we can't do. We grab one of those. Can't do that. That's powder. That's that. Skulls, skin. No, the only thing was the ashes. Excellent. Oops, nope. We don't want to carry a heart. God, it must smell horrible down here. You know what? We'll grab a grub. Ooh, berries should work. Grab the honey, the wheat. Oh yeah, we grew that onion. So we got ourselves a nice onion. Also, these don't go in there. Nothing there and there. Alright, so we can put you, and you back. We just want one berry, carrot, lettuce, that, there. Alright. Get our hands just full of all these ingredients. I'm actually curious to see if vegetables will be able to be made into some potion ingredients. I would not mind that. Alright. God, two pies! No, I don't think vegetables are going to be done. This would be more important, actually, because we get quite a few of those. And then the ashes... No, that's just ash. That's how we make some urns. Oh, we can do stuff with beeswax. Alright, berries. Nothing with the berries. Wheat. Oh, we're out of faith. Okay, well. That is okay by me. We just got a lot of things. So now... Now we can actually create. Life solution. Lovely. You know what? Let's craft this. So that can be slowing. That is slowing. That's order. That's also order, or odor. That's probably poison of some kind. Yep, toxic. Another little life solution here. I'm gonna have to look up how to make potions instead of just mashing all the pieces together. Oh, I'm out of space. Boop, 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 boop. Oh yeah, and that can go in there too. Alright, that seems like all the other things that we've needed. We can put... Boop, there we go. Alright, and then this bat wing can go in there. Excellent! That honestly, getting all that research done, that's a big win for us. Lots of useful information to us. Alright, and that goes in the box there. We'll deconstruct all that stuff at a later date. In fact, maybe I'll do that off stream too, because that's just a lot of busy work as well. Alright, we've actually got a lot of stories. So... Ooh, maybe we should research... Maybe we should, in fact, research... making books. Because if I go here... Yeah, I need ink and paper. Ink's the thing that's... kind of the problem, though. Because ink... No, we go over to this table, and ink is flasks, black paint. Okay, that needs to be made by an alchemy workbench, which we don't have the recipe for. Ooh, but we can make spices. Hey, I know where we can get some salt. We've got a shit ton of it. From all the bodies. Body salt. Now, if we're talking bodies, you've got a perfect one. So put it on me, and it won't take too long. If you love me right, we fuck for life, on and on and on. Alright, and this is great, because tomorrow, right? Yes, tomorrow is the Merchant's Day. So I can, in fact, get that. Alright, so while we, well, I mean, time doesn't go when we go, but while we wait for this next thing, we can take that and that back. There we go. Now, while we wait for this to finish up, we need to think about some technologies. Specifically, ones that will help us... okay, that's ceramic furnace and all that. Something that will make us... Here we are. Ceramic jugs. I believe we need that in order to make funeral urns. The fact that I need a cooking table to make that in the kitchen is a little scary. Won't lie. Ooh, I need to study that now. Yay, more int. Alright, so I think I do need ceramics. Let's go and, first off, deposit all of the body bits and pieces. Lovely. Got so many skulls. Alright, so this. I do need ceramic jugs. So we are going to cheaply unlock that. Perfect. I don't really need to go into embalming because all the bodies that I will be using are now ash. So embalming is not something we need to go into. Same thing with the mortuary stuff. We could get the upgraded distillation. But otherwise, we're pretty good. And I don't really care if I'm gentle on the bodies, because they just get caught on fire if they're fucked up. So really, we're done with the anatomy until we know how to make the distillation stuff. Second, incense could be interesting, and carved graves probably would also be good, but I do know that, not in this one, here, yes, carved polished bricks of stone are what we need in order to make mausoleums. Not the marble mausoleums. That's another process going off into there. So actually, stone carving 2, or stone cutting 2, is what we need to unlock in order to make the graveyard look nice. With that then said, a new weapon and armor would be good. Furnace 3, I don't think necessarily we need. Actually, we can go all the way to steel here. We can just nix the whole normal sword and armor and go straight towards steel. And then stump with gem? And it's anvil 2. Those do a hell of a lot more damage, though. But I need a jeweler's table. And that is... Ooh, a water pump. Cute. Yeah, the jeweler's table is all the way down here. So this would probably be the highest we go with that. We don't really need brewing, because I realized when I was selling a bunch of stuff, I can just buy wine now. We could get bookshelves, but I'm not really using the desk too much. No, I think we're at the point where we don't need to really unlock new tech unless it's creating books here. Although I do need a paper press. That's church, that's church. Desk 2, or workbench. So no, I don't need the paper press just yet. Well, I will need it for the donkey, I would think, because we're gonna have to make flyers. But yeah, we are... You know what? Oh, wait, no, because in order to make steel, I need graphite. So actually, grabbing graphite here will be beneficial, which then I can just go over here and get steel weapons and just skip these weapons altogether. Because I don't think it appears as if you work out, you become big and strong. +1 damage and +1 defense. Not the worst, but I think we'll stick with what we got right there. Lovely. Okay. So actually, since I said that, well, I said a lot of things. Let's go to the dead horse. Ooh, what kind of wine did he want? Was it silver or bronze? Ooh, you know what? We can walk back. We can walk back. Oh, and it's raining. Me without my umbrella. Ooh, you know what? I can just go down through the basement. Take the shortcut. So, alright, we've got... I'm trying not to say it, but we're in a good place right now when it comes to resources, infrastructure, and body disposal. So I think, yeah, we just focus in on quests. All right, silver, good. I'm glad I looked that up, because I would have not... watch it. I would have not bought the right thing. Lovely. Thank you so much. Oh, now it's not raining anymore. Go through here. Think we can warp yet? No. We'll just walk it. Alright, Gary. I got you your wine. Not that it really matters, because you have no esophagus. Although it is weird, it just disappears whenever you drink it. I don't know where it goes, but it doesn't go under your head. Magic. Anyway, here's some wine, buddy. I don't have any sense of taste, but I can tell it's lacking in alcohol. Oh yeah, kind of old school wine isn't really that great. Yuck. But of course, you have something tougher, don't you? Something like, cognac. Cognac? No, sorry. But but you're about to help your friend and go find some, right? The problem is that nobody sells it, and I don't know how to make it. How about, how many disappointments can fit in a single minute? A lot. But it's okay. Just hold on. I'll think of something. New task. Any ideas about cognac? Oh yeah, you just need to find and dig out an old keg. Could you, tell me a bit more about that? It's the old keepers. We used to drink together all day long. And where any landmarks to where I can find it? Dig piles of soil between the village and the lighthouse. Well, there's too little cognac to go around, so do it quietly. Why should I do it? Shard, because I can hardly dig with my teeth. Okay, after that I'll tell you. Something cool and important. Alright, well. Let's find the cognac. Village and the lighthouse. Actually, I can just teleport. Let's go. Lighthouse! Oh yeah, I can also maybe buy a better fishing rod. I can get a good fishing rod where I think my current one is simple. I'm getting lures and all that. Maybe that wouldn't be the worst. We're okay right now, though. Alright, dig spots. Oh yeah, we might also need stone, since we're out and about. And maybe some more mushrooms. Oh yeah, look at that. Lovely. It's a good thing we sharpened our spade. Oh yeah, I cut a tree down by accident. Oops. Flowers. Didn't mean to pick those, but I'll take it nonetheless, because now I can use them. Oh, God. Alright, well, don't know how those are going to get back home. More mushrooms. Oh, I can plant things here. Interesting. Dig up some stuff here then, might as well. Now that we have the space for it, lovely. Can I dig up that? No. I mean, tons of berries. Tons of berries. I'm a little boy who loves berries and cream. Nothing else down here. Just a lot of sticks. Ooh. I learned actually. I was talking to, well, not talking to. I was digging up. Digging up? Come on, think of the words. Think of the proper words. I was wikiing pricing, and I found out that the miller actually gives you a better deal on a skull. Gives you a better deal on buying firewood of 5 copper apiece versus 4 copper from the dead horse. So that's how I was able to get a bunch of my money real quick. But then I got reimbursed again with burning bodies that I had already buried. So, I don't know, infinite money glitch. Well, it's not an infinite money glitch, because we actually lose money, like I said before, with how much an exhumation deed costs. There we go. Why is it all the way out here? Oh, I can't take it. Where's my cognac? Look, is something metal and big. Oh, I found something. Holy shart, it can't be. The Keeper's archaeological machine. Pardon? Your friends? The one who buried the cognac? No, before him, a cool inventor and zombie creator. Oh, so there have been other people. It's probably who you were made from. And believe me, this machine is much more useful than a simple keg of cognac. I'm confused. How many keepers were there? This is a real treasure, dude. It could even help you return home. Dig it up, quick. Keeper, stop. Damn it, see you later. See you in the cellar. Only landowners may dig in the village lands. Moreover, everything in the village land is public property. Listen, what about... Sorry, but you're too poor to bribe me. Well, that's a shame. New task. Talk to Gary about the machine you found. Okay. Well, this is definitely something new that I hadn't discovered in my last playthrough. Alright, let's go Sweet Home. Oh, no. We can't do Sweet Home yet. We have the spices. I almost went to bed and forgot. We're on a questing mission after all. So we've got to go and do that. Just a long walk until it's not. Until it's... Well, you know what? We have to walk back and forth anyway, so I might as well walk there, then teleport back. Instead of just do the shortcut then and there. Besides, we're almost back. Get my workout for the day. It's not like I already had a workout, though. Had to dig so many fucking holes. Alright, I have your cure. I brought this cure. The witch told me it could help. Let me try it. I just sprinkle on these fried grasshoppers. Mmm, delicious. Even tastier than before. Thank you so much. So where did you get this precious ingredient? I made it myself, and all it took was some alchemy and a bit of common sense. Interesting. I see many possibilities here. This flavor could open many gates, even perhaps the palace gates. I need to arrange a dinner for some of the royal council members. And that's where I need your help. I need you to cook a great dinner for 5 people. Just make some snacks, a main course, and some dessert. But they should all be of the highest quality. Why me? I'm not good at that cooking stuff. I trust you. I trust no other soul in this town. The stakes are too high. Why don't you cook it? I'm a foodie, not a cook. Typical foodie. Don't worry, you can use this. And that spice you made, it'll make this dinner unforgettable. Oh, I have those dinners. I need 5 gold star meals. Oh, at least I got all this stuff. Ooh, grapes. Grape seeds. Alright. Oh, right, I can teleport back now. Oops. Use and home. Alright, let me put some stuff in my from the inventory into boxes. Organize everything here and here. What does it say here? Can I not? Yeah, I didn't think. Oh, here we are. We got... Ah. So I need a mix of things. A mix of many things. Ooh, if I put a cake down. Bowl of lentils. No, I need... Oh, no. There's a lot to consider when putting together a gold star meal here. And what's even worse is I'm making this meal on the same table I put dead people's ashes into bottles. You know, little bit of grit never hurt anybody. Little bit of grit. Oh, I think I put the wrong thing in the box. I did. You don't go in there, Mr. Moth. You go in this box here. There we go. All right, sleep. Sleep time. Busy day. So, okay. Need to do meals. We can buy the well, maybe we can buy the ingredients. Depends. It depends on what we can do. But right now, I want to see what I need for upgrading a stone thing. Ooh! Polished stone could need a chisel or polishing paste. I think we'll go with the chisel. So what? Oh, did I get this? No, I did get the stone cutter too. Furnace 2, anvil 2, chopping, workbench, potter's wheel. Here we are. Stone cutter 2. We can almost make that. Why can't I upgrade it, though, from this? Maybe because it's a little too big. That would make sense. Alright, so what do I need? We go all the way down to the bottom. We got the planks. We just need more filch and nails. Honestly, not too much of either. So, a couple more nails. Yoink. And a little bit more filch out of the stalks that I had taken earlier. And then we go all the way down to the stone. Oh yeah, that's big. That is a big thing right there. Yeah, we'll put that there. We'll put it there, and if we need to, we'll get rid of the other thing. Boop. There we go. Lots of stone. Okay, so yes, we can deconstruct. Oh, we can deconstruct a couple things. We can then, do this. Get the stone. Again, we need a chisel. Ooh, make something look really pretty, but actually needs faith for that. And just regular gravestones. But we can't make polished gravestone. That's okay. I don't need the polished gravestones anyway. Gravestone 2, it looks just fine. Actually, how much would that be? 3? Both are 3, but this one's way cheaper to make. I can work with that. And then this I can just get rid of. And this, where? Oh, right, because I need the steel. Where did I make? Oh, that's how we do wood polish. I need oil and bowls. And I get 1. No, I need a chisel. Did I? Oh, you know what? You know what? Let's take a look. I can do carpenter's workbench. Here it is. Chisel. Iron chisel, steel chisels, and all of that. Alright, I just need some parts. Simple parts. Yoink. And then chisel. Put that together. Lovely. And that's just going to be in my inventory for now. That's okay. We'll keep it there. Organize. Actually, you know what? We can just keep it in this box here. With all of those pieces. Why is there clay in here? Oh, you know why? Because I decided that the stone and clay stuff was over in this pile of the world. Indecision. Alright, you go in there. And we don't need this axe, so that could be put in there. We're gonna sleep. And then now we have to figure out what the next day is gonna be. Oh, you know what? Snake! Let's talk to Snake. Because I've got that bucket of blood. Got the bucket of blood and a bunch of skulls. But I don't think we need the... Technically, I don't think we need the skulls yet. There we go. La-da-da-dee. God, we're so busy. Snake? Yeah, I don't know how to make bloody nails. Here's the bucket of blood. Ooh, pagan blood. That'll work. I don't like you, but your help will be taken into account. Good to know. I need a town pass. Ooh, that's right. Instead of all the other stuff. You know what? I can get a town... Oh, I got a town pass. Excellent. What does the town pass do? I think that's for digging up places. Or digging up what we just found. So actually, what we want to do is talk to Gary. Because that was his next step. So if we just go all the way over here. Hey, Gary. About the machine. I figured it out. Just buy some land and build a tavern. A tavern? Why not a 10-story palace? The tavern will be a cover, dummy. We'll dig out the cellar and use the machine. Plus, you even stand a chance of making some money. Knowledge from the machine and money from the tavern. And what's in it for you? Nothing, I don't believe. Well, maybe this machine will tell us something about my past. Huh. Buy some land from Roderick. And yeah, that is the DLC. Oh, I didn't realize that the tavern would be all the way over there. That is very interesting. So wait, why did I why did I get a town pass? I mean, we'll hold on to it for now, but, like, put it in the box for the moment. Oh yeah, and I have all those papers I can put in the box too. You know what? Let's teleport to Dead Horse. Oh, Roderick. Can you sell me a piece of land? Of course. Let's see. Taxes, feed, facilitators, services. Oh God. No, and 11 cents. You're kidding, right? It's the law, but I can give you some free advice. Buy the land in the name of a very poor and old villager. You'll get plenty of benefits and discounts. Someone like Dig. Okay, talk to Dig about land purchase. Okay. I don't see... Well, okay, I can see a few reasons why this could bite me in the ass as we go forward. Ooh, can I dig here? Absolutely. Ooh, silver nuggets. Yes. Those will be useful for later. Oh, didn't realize he's growing weed out here. Ding dong, bing bang bong, dig I am. Hey, about the land purchase. Dear cake, let me take, let me bake. You wouldn't mind if I bought some land in your name, right? Dear cake, let me take, let me bake. Let you bake. I'm planning on building a tavern there. Dear cake, okay, yes. Yeah, or should I say, let him cook. Nah, you obviously don't mind. Alright, works for me. Works for me. And then if anything goes wrong, we blame him. Also, I don't think Roderick would be very happy of having another tavern in the town. Alright, alright, I'll buy it in Dig's name. Of course, tell me, he's in good health and high spirits? Yeah, but he's not that sane. Oh, poor old Dig, if only you knew. No matter, the cost of the land is 30 silver. I Don't have 30 silver. But now I have a number. I have a number we can work towards. So, okay. Oh, wait, no, teleport first. Whoop. Teleport to home. Sweet home, Alabama. Lord, I'm cussing your cousin. Alright, so I can do ceramic jugs now. And then porcelain. I don't have white powder, but you know what? Ceramic jugs works. Alright, and then I can make graphite by burning coal. And I know where that is. And then this needs a steel ingot, and I can't do anything without that. Okay. Okay, so next, I think next, we're gonna want to dig up a bunch of coal. I think that's the plan. I think that's the plan for next time.